Okay, dear. So welcome to our class today. Today is June 8th, and we will finish Unit 11 first on page 89, and then start Unit 12, doing pages 90 and 91. So before we start, actually, let's go to the book first, and then I'll show you the page. Can you see the page there? Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So this lesson is about expressing attitude, okay? It's an everyday English lesson. So as you know, this is only something extra to give you extra vocabulary, okay? Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. And then here we have some instructions about the first activity. We are supposed to, let me zoom in so you can see better. Okay, can you see it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So read and listen to the conversation. Who are they talking about? What has happened? Sorry. Take a look at the two girls here. What do you think they are talking about? Look at the book on the table. What place do you think that one is? Where do you think they are? What are they doing?
Um, in a park or in a coffee next park. I don't know. A
Yeah,
coffee
it looks
next
like,
one.
yeah, it looks like
Cafe.
a cafe. Yeah, it looks like a cafe to me because there is a table, there are some chairs. Even though we can see some trees here, but it's not necessarily a park. It may be just a decoration of the place, right? Sorry.
Eita.
Yeah, it's really bad. But anyway, they're having fun there. They're, just chilling out a little bit. They're relaxing. And look at their faces. Can you tell what they are talking about?
Mm, maybe about subjects of school.
Maybe subjects from school. Okay. All right. Can be.
Ou fofocando mesmo. Como é que é fofocar em inglês?
Gossiping.
Gosto. Eu tava lembrando de titileiro, mas não tem nada a ver.
Oh, no way. Here, oh my God, you never forget that one, right? So they can be just gossiping, talking about someone else. Wow.
Meu Deus.
Yeah, very bad. So probably they are gossiping, talking about somebody. So we are going to listen to the audio and follow the script here. And you will notice that there are some words that are in bold, okay? These words, Larissa, they are used to show your attitude towards something, okay? All right, thank you. Okay. I might feel better now. Okay, so let's play, let's listen to that and see their attitude. Let me just share the sound here.
Track 34. Expressing attitude.
Have you heard about Sam? No, I haven't. Well, I haven't spoken to him myself, but apparently he was caught cheating on his math exam. No kidding. I can't believe that. Does he have a problem with math? No, actually, math is his best subject. Really? So why would he cheat? He doesn't need to. Exactly. And anyway, Sam's not the type to cheat. He must be very upset. Presumably, he's going to complain. Yeah, he's seeing the principal this afternoon. Obviously, he's going to deny it completely. Well, hopefully the principal will believe him. Let me know what happens. I will. Personally, I think he'll be okay. I hope you're right. See you later. Yeah, fingers crossed for Sam. Bye.
Okay, Larissa, was the audio okay for you?
Yes.
Could you listen? Great.
Yes.
All right, so what are they actually doing? Just like you said, right? They are
Gossiping
They are
about
gossiping.
a friend, well, school friend.
Yes, a school friend. Yes, they're gossiping about a school friend. So here, one asks, typical of gossip, have you heard about, okay, and then you say the name of the person in question. So, have you heard about Sam? No, I haven't. What happened? So then she starts giving all the information, all right? And the words that are in bold, they just show you a way to give your opinion about something, to express your opinion, and also to show your attitude about what you're talking, okay? So here she goes, apparently he was caught cheating on his math exam. So she is showing that she doesn't really want to compromise. She knows she heard something about it, but she's not absolutely sure.
Teacher,
So,
what is called cheating?
caught cheating. Okay, caught is the past participle of the verb to catch. Okay? So, for example, you can catch a cold if you go out in the rain. All right? So, catch. Here it's the past participle. And cheating is when you are copying the answers, when you're doing a test and you are copying the answers to your test, either on a book or on a small note, or even checking the other friend's test, like copying really. So this is not okay. Hi, Bruna. Good to see you. Welcome. Good to see you, dear. So here, he was caught cheating means that somebody saw him getting the answers to his test, okay, illegally, right? This is illegal. You should never cheat on your exams. You always have to study before you do your test, but never cheat. So if the teacher catches you cheating, of course, you will get 0 on your test. And then he will retrieve the exam from you, okay? You won't be allowed to finish your test. Okay, Larissa? Cheating can also be used for relationships, not only for exams, okay, tests, but any situation where you play dishonest, okay? For example, suppose you are in a relationship and it's a stable relationship, and then you decide to see someone else. So that's cheating, especially if you don't tell your partner that you are seeing another person. So you go out with another person and you don't tell anything to your partner. So that's cheating. Okay, Larissa? It has a different meaning than when you cheat on a test. The meanings are different, but in both situations, you are being dishonest. Okay? All right?
Okay.
All right, good. So the preposition we use after cheating is you cheat on an exam, you cheat on a test, or you cheat on a person. So if you have a boyfriend, you cheat on your boyfriend, or you teach on your husband. Okay. All right. So let's see. No kidding. Look, this is the expression the other friend says when she gets the news. She knows about it. She goes, "Oh, no kidding. I can't believe that." Okay, so this is to show her attitude towards what she just heard. Okay, and then all the other sentences, they show us the same idea. They will give us examples of adverbs that we use to express our opinion, how we feel, our attitude. Here we have, no, actually, math is his best subject, because this friend here, letter B, she says, does he have a problem with math? Okay, when we have a problem with a subject, if we are dishonest, we may try to cheat, right? But it's not correct. And then she asks this question, and the other friend says, no, actually, math is his best subject. He doesn't have a problem, okay, with math. So the other girl says, really? So why would he cheat? He doesn't need to. Okay. And then the other friend says, exactly. And anyway, Sam's not the type to cheat. So anyway is a word that we use when we want to come back to our previous thoughts, or when we want to change the subject a little bit to say something else. Or in other words, Sam's not the type to cheat. Okay. He must be very upset. Okay, guys, do you understand the meaning of the word upset?
He's something like sad.
Yes, exactly. Okay, and then she uses another adverb. Look, presumably he's going to complain. Okay, this
I
word,
never hear this name. How said?
presumably,
Presume.
presumably is similar to Portuguese. Very similar. There is a word in Portuguese that is similar to presumably. It means that as I know him, he is going to complain. It's like you are giving your opinion based on previous knowledge. So, presumably, he's going to complain. It means that I know him very well enough to say that he's going to complain. Okay, all right. Yeah, he's seeing the principal this afternoon. So, do you understand the meaning of principal? No. Principal is the same as director, okay? So, he's seeing the director this afternoon. When we are talking about schools, we differentiate. Instead of using the word director, like we use for companies, CEO, manager, director, when we are talking about schools, we use the word principal. Okay? Obviously, he's going to deny it completely. So obviously, you know, right? It's similar to Portuguese, okay? Well, hopefully the principal will believe him. So hopefully is when you have hope that something happens. So we use this adverb to show our feelings of hope. Okay, oh, hopefully everybody will get vaccinated before the end of the year in Brazil. Do you think it's possible? Hopefully, right? Everybody will get vaccinated. Okay, so this is an expression of hope. Now, I will personally, I think he will be okay because the other friend says, let me know what happens. Oh, okay, I will. Personally, I think he will be okay. So, personally, it's when you are giving your personal opinion and you want to show that. You want to say that, especially, I especially think that he will be okay. Okay, that's my opinion, my personal opinion. Okay, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. See you later. Yes, fingers crossed for Sam. Bye. Fingers crossed is when you cross your fingers to wish good luck or to wish that something works out fine for you or other people. Okay, when you wish something goes just as planned, or when you wish somebody is lucky doing something, you can express that by crossing your fingers or just by saying fingers crossed for you. It's an expression. Okay, Larissa. Okay, Bruna. All right. It means that you are um, positive that everything will be okay, right? And I'm working my I'm in, like I'm exerting a kind of influence, like positive influence, so that something works out fine for you or anybody else. Okay, so fingers crossed for Sam, fingers crossed for you. Okay, if you are going to take a test, for example, you're going to do a test and you need help, you're nervous, you are very anxious about it, I can say, oh, it will be okay, Larissa. Fingers crossed for you. Okay. All right. So these are very nice expressions. Let's listen one more time. Let's go.
Track 34. Expressing attitude.
Have you heard about Sam? No, I haven't. Well, I haven't spoken to him myself, but apparently he was caught cheating on his math exam. No kidding. I can't believe that. Does he have a problem with math? No, actually, math is his best subject. Really? So why would he cheat? He doesn't need to. Exactly. And anyway, Sam's not the type to cheat. He must be very upset. Presumably, he's going to complain. Yeah, he's seeing the principal this afternoon. Obviously, he's going to deny it completely. Well, hopefully the principal will believe him. Let me know what happens. I will. Personally, I think he'll be okay. I hope you're right. See you later. Yeah, fingers crossed for Sam. Bye.
Okay, all right. Okay, girls. So let's move on to another activity where we can see more examples of expressions of gratitude. I'm sorry, expressions of attitude or gratitude. I always have gratitude in my mind. So expressions of attitude and also giving your opinion about something, okay? So let's see there. Choose the correct word or phrase to complete the lines. So the best thing to do in this exercise is first to read all the text, ignoring the options. Try to understand the text first, and then after that, you read again slowly and choose the best answers. Okay? So I'll give you, now it's 37. I'll give you, hi Bruna, welcome back. I'll give you 3 minutes to read the text in silence from beginning to end. Just read the text, ignoring the options, all right? After that, you can read one more time and try to choose the best option, okay? Before we start doing this, let me take a picture here with the participants' names. Just a second. Okay. All right, Bruninha, picture taken. I already took the picture. Now take your time to read the text, okay? You have 3 minutes. I'm just saving the picture, okay, guys? All right, okay. Now back to the page. Okay.
Okay.
Good. So let's check the answers. Yeah, here. Okay. What do you have for the first one? Here. Well,
Up, apparently.
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 Yes. Uh-huh. Apparently. That's how we pronounce that. That's a very good adverb to start a conversation, or when we are giving a piece of news, probably something the other person doesn't know. So you're going to just give the news. Then you should start like this. Well, apparently, okay. Of course, guys, before that, we should always ask the question, oh, did you hear about Marcus? Or have you heard about Sam? As you can see, guys, in both ways, we start talking about the topic of the gossip, okay? Here, we are using the present perfect. It's okay. Here, we are using the simple past. It's okay too, okay? But then after that, when we start giving the news, then it's nice to use the adverb apparently, okay? Because this is something that you overheard, probably. Yes, very nice, Bruna. Next one, guys. Which one do you think comes next?
To be honest.
Yes, very good. You're giving your opinion, okay? Good, excellent. Next one.
Person. Personally.
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 Yes. Personally, I think he's hopeless. So you are giving your honest opinion. Okay? Good. Next one.
In fact.
Yes, great. Here you're talking about what happens in reality. In reality, all he does all day is talk to his friends. So in reality or in fact, okay, can express that. Next one.
Really?
So here, look, his desk is next to mine. So do you think here it's better to say really? His desk is next to mine. It's not a question, okay? This is not a question. Or unfortunately, his desk is next to mine.
É porque eu achei que combinava com a frase anterior.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, but this is only one person speaking. This is not a dialogue. Okay? If it were a dialogue, okay, really would fit here, but it's not. It's a monologue. Only one person. Okay? So there is nobody interacting here with the person who is speaking. She's just talking alone, as if she were talking all by herself or talking to someone, but there is no response. Okay?
Okay.
So the best option is unfortunately, okay? So in this kind of text here, we are just reading one side of the conversation. We are not reading both sides, okay? We are reading only one side. Then she keeps on talking. Unfortunately, his desk is next to mine. And then presumably, yeah, presumably he will move to another office now because he was promoted, right? He is going to be promoted, so he will move to another office. So,
hopefully.
yes, okay, very nice. And finally,
anyway,
okay, good. Anyway, enough about me. So it's a signaling of a change of topic. So here we are changing topics, and it's nice to use anyway to do that. Okay, very nice. Let's check. Yay, everything all right. Good. So let's listen and check.
Track 35.
Did you hear about Marcos? You know, the guy who works in my office? Well, apparently, he is going to be promoted. To be honest, I don't understand why. Personally, I think he's hopeless at his job. He never does any work. In fact, all he does all day is talk to his friend on the phone and drink coffee. Unfortunately, his desk is next to mine. Presumably, he'll move to another office now, so hopefully I won't have to work with him anymore. Anyway, enough about me. How's your work going? Are you still enjoying it?
Okay, girls. All right. Great. So now we're going to complete the sentences using our own ideas. Okay, just to practice the things that we've been doing from the beginning. Okay, so let's see. Hi, you're Emily, aren't you? Actually is a very good adverb to use when I'm going to correct some information that is not okay or wrong information. Okay, so to correct the information in a polite way, we can start by saying actually. Okay, so here the information is wrong. I'm not Emily. Okay, so I can say actually I'm Simone, or actually I'm Larissa, or actually I'm Bruna. Okay, all right.
I can say actually I not, but I was.
Oh, actually no, and then yes. But it's more polite to just give the correct information instead of saying no or anything similar. It's better to just give the information, the correct information. Okay, so no, actually no, I'm Simone. No, it's okay, you can say that, but I think it's better to say actually and then you write your correct name. Okay, so let's see how many we have here. All right, let's do number 2 together. What did you think of the movie? Great, wasn't it?
Personality.
You're going to give your opinion about the movie. Okay,
Can be better. Could be better. Well,
personally it could be better. Okay,
yeah.
all right, personally it could be better. All right, very nice. So instead of doing one by one, as this page is not something that we will be evaluated on, so let's just listen and get the answers to the other ones, okay? So as you can see here, all these adverbs are being used in the beginning to introduce what somebody wants to say, okay? So these words are very helpful when you are asked your opinion or when you want to interact in conversation. These words are really helpful. They show that you are fluent, okay? So listen.
Track 36. 1.
Hi, you're Emily, aren't you?
Actually, no, I'm not. Emily's over there talking to Robert.
You see, she says, actually, no, I'm not. So she uses the complete form. All right, Larissa.
Okay.
Did you hear that? Actually, no, I'm not. This is also okay, no problem, okay? So let's listen once again.
36. 1.
Hi, You're Emily, aren't you?
Actually, no, I'm not. Emily's over there talking to Robert.
2,
What did you think of the movie? Great, wasn't it?
Personally, I thought it was terrible. I just don't like all that blood and fighting.
3,
What's the latest gossip about Kate and her boyfriend?
Apparently, she's going to dump him. She met someone else.
4,
What's the weather like in spring?
Generally, it's warm during the day, but you still need to wear a jacket or sweater in the evening.
5,
What time will we arrive?
Hopefully in the next hour, unless there's another traffic jam.
6,
I've called and left a message for him, but no reply.
Presumably, he doesn't check his voicemail much. Try texting him.
7,
What did you do when you saw the accident?
Obviously, we called 911 immediately. Then we went to see if we could do anything to help.
8,
How did you feel when they offered you the job?
To be honest, I was amazed. I didn't expect to get it, but of course I was delighted. It'll be a challenge.
Quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
My goodness, the sentences are really, really long there. Okay, let me just clear this. Okay. So I guess we could only use the beginning. Okay, we don't need to write all the sentence. It's too much. Let me just organize my... Okay. So let's play one more time.
track 36. 1,
Hi. You're Emily, aren't you?
Actually, no, I'm not. Emily's over there talking to Robert.
So here we have the first option, okay? Actually, no, I'm not. Emily's over there talking to Robert. We can use that. Hi, Mateus. Good to see you. Welcome. Oh, that's so nice. Good to see you, honey. Let me take a picture just to register your presence here, your attendance. Just a second. Let me just... Can you hear any sound of a helicopter? I don't think you can because it's a little far away. No problem, Mateus. That's okay. I'm glad you're here. Can you guys hear the sound of a helicopter? No?
Here I can't enough.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, because, yeah, I know. And actually, the sound of the helicopter is a little distant from here. It's not so close. But it seems that the police is doing something. And a while ago, I could hear some gunshots.
Wow.
Yeah, something's going on. I don't know what it is, but something's happening. There is a helicopter flying around nearby, and yeah, something is happening. Let me see. So let me save this picture here, guys, just to register his presence. Just a second. Okay, good. Thank you. So back to what we were doing. The first one, you can put that if you wish, okay? Actually, no, I'm not. Emily's over there talking to Robert. Let's go to the next one.
2,
What did you think of the movie? Great, wasn't it?
Personally, I thought it was terrible. I just don't like all that blood and fighting.
Okay, so here you can say, personally, I thought it was terrible. And that's it. You don't need to put everything, okay? Because as it says here, you should complete with your own ideas and then compare with what they have here from the book. So we just go straight on and put the phrases from the book. That's okay, right? The most important thing, guys, is that you know how to introduce or how to give your opinion about something, starting your sentence with an adverb, like actually, personally, apparently, generally, hopefully, okay? That's the focus. So let's move on to the next one. Now, number 3.
3.
What's the latest gossip about Kate and her boyfriend?
Apparently, she's going to dump him. She met someone else.
Okay, so apparently she's going to dump him. What's the meaning of dump? Does anybody know?
I don't know.
To dump someone, it's a very informal way to say break up with someone. Okay? But it's really informal. It means that she is going to, just tell him to get lost, or they're going separate ways, all right? They're going to break up. So instead of saying apparently she's going to break up with him, instead of using this, the person said, oh, apparently she's going to dump him. Okay. She met someone else. Okay. All right. Number 4.
4.
What's the weather like in spring?
Generally, it's warm during the day, but you still need to wear a jacket or sweater in the evening.
Okay, so you can just try to copy the first part. Generally, it's warm during the day, but a little cool in the evening, or you need to wear a jacket in the evening if you want to put that second information. Okay, let me move the page up a little bit. Okay, let's go to number 5.
5.
What time will we arrive?
Hopefully in the next hour, unless there's another traffic jam.
So hopefully in the next hour. Okay, so you don't need to put unless there is another traffic jam. That's not really necessary. Let's see number 6.
6.
I've called and left a message for him, but no reply.
Presumably, he doesn't check his voicemail much. Try texting him.
All right, presumably he doesn't check his voicemail much. Okay, so you can just put that first part and it's okay. Next one, number 7.
7.
What did you do when you saw the accident?
Obviously, we called 911 immediately. Then we went to see if we could do anything to help.
Okay, so here you can just put obviously we called 911 immediately. Okay. And number 8.
8.
How did you feel when they offered you the job?
To be honest, I was amazed. I didn't expect to get it, but of course I was delighted. It'll be a challenge.
So here, it's a very nice way to start saying how you feel about something. So here she says, to be honest, I was amazed. I didn't expect to get it. Okay, you can just put the first part. That's enough. Okay, guys. Okie dokie. Yes, can I close here? right, people? So using these words will help you get more fluent and get your message across in a better way, okay? Because you're giving your opinion about things. So that's really nice, okay? Now, yay, we finished Unit 11. That's okay. Do you remember the topics of Unit 11 by any chance? Before we start Unit 12, do you remember what we talked about in this
I
unit?
don't remember now.
Okay, we saw the story about Sherlock Holmes, remember, and the three students. I'm trying to reload the pages. It always happens like this whenever I try to reload some pages. Let me try to go to page 82. So we can see what we learned in Unit 11. Guys, a great thing to do is to do the activities on iChecker. This activity is online, but you have access, if you have your book, you can access iChecker from Unit 11. You just have to use the other site that we use when we do the activities from the workbook, okay? Yes, you see, it takes a while to load the book. So let me reload the page here and try to get in again. Yes, this site is a little complicated because when you are, so look, then I have to sign in again. Okay, there you go. Can you see? Can you see, guys, the first page? Yes? So this is the beginning of Unit 11. The main focus was modals of probability. And we had a little bit of phrasal verbs and then finally expressing attitude. Okay? All right, Larissa. Okay, Mateus.
Okay, teacher.
All right. So in the beginning of this lesson, we saw optical illusions. Okay. We discussed about optical illusions and we used modal verbs to make some guesses like, oh, it must be, or it can't be, or it looks like, right? So we saw some very useful expressions here, okay, to help us make our deductions about the present, okay? There is a small grammar spot here giving us the idea of modal verbs for probability and also the phrase it looks like, because we're describing images, okay? That's why we have this phrase here. After that, we practice a little bit more modal verbs in the present. And then on page 84, we started talking about modal verbs in the past to make guesses, deductions about a situation that happened in the past. Then we have a difference. Look, we need to use the auxiliary have and the past participle of the verb, the main verb. The modal verb comes first, okay? So that's the sequence. Modal verb, auxiliary verb, have, and past participle. must have been, can't have been, might have been. Then we are discussing probabilities in the past, okay? Here we have also a little something about the phrase, what on earth? The meaning of this phrase, it's when we want to show surprise. We are shocked about something, then we go, what on earth has happened? Okay, it's just a way to introduce our questions of surprise. Then here we have the grammar spot about past probability. Okay, we saw the reading about Sherlock Holmes. Remember the three students, we discussed that, mainly to see modal verbs again, but in a story, okay? And then as vocabulary, we saw phrasal verbs with out and up. So we saw some examples of phrasal verbs that take the preposition out and others that take the preposition up. We practiced a little bit here, guys. They give us a list of the phrasal verbs that will probably be in our test, okay? Then here, this was the last page of Unit 11, expressing attitude, okay? So we saw the use of adverbs to introduce our opinion or to show how we feel about something, okay? Excellent. So now we can go to Unit 12, all right? Can you follow me there? I will just try to introduce the unit, okay, guys, to you. This unit has as the main focus the reported speech, okay? And reported speech in English is when we tell someone what somebody else said. It's when we report what we heard, okay? Suppose Bruna told me something, and then now I want to tell you what Bruna said, okay? So I will make kind of a gossip, okay? So this lesson will teach us how to use reported speech. In other words, how to report correctly what somebody said before. Okay? All right, Mateus. Okay, Larissa. So here in the beginning, let's see the introduction here. This pink car is incredible. Look at the reported speech. What were the girl's words? So here, look. She said she was a student. She asked me what I was doing in Miami. She told me she'd arrived on Monday. So, what were the girls' words? Not what they said that she said. I just want to know what were the girls' words. So let me highlight here. Here in the first one, here they want to know the exact words, okay, guys? So come on, let's write it down here. If I say that she said she was a student, so what did she say exactly? I am a student. This is what the girl said. Okay, guys, I'm just reporting here exactly what she said. Okay, Larissa. Okay, Mateus. Next one. She asked me what I was doing in Miami. So what were her words?
Teacher, I need to go.
Oh, I'm
I
so sorry,
can't remember.
Laricinha. Okay, you can get this part of the lesson by watching the video, okay?
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
Larissa.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. See you. Okay, Mateus, so let's see the next one. She asked me what I was doing in Miami. So what were the girl's words? Let me write here. What are you doing in Miami? A question. These were her words, okay? Good. And finally, she told me she'd arrived on Monday. So here, I'm going to put down here, okay? What she actually said. I arrived on Monday. Okay, this is what she said. Okay, so let's correct. Look, exactly that. I am a student. What are you doing in Miami? And I arrived on Monday. Okay. Can I close? Okay, let me clear the annotations. So this is only to introduce the topic of indirect speech or reported speech. Here are some reported thoughts. What were my thoughts? So now they want us to say the person's thoughts, okay? I thought she worked in an office. So what were my thoughts here? So let's put the sentence in the present. The sentence is in the past, okay? So I should put in the present. So I think let's put his thoughts, okay? I think she works in an office. Okay, next one. I knew I'd seen her somewhere before. So here the first part is in the simple past, isn't it? So let's put in the simple present. I know, now here we have the past perfect. So we are going to put in the simple past. I know I saw her somewhere before. The main idea here is to skip one tense, okay? Next one, I wondered if she'd called me. So here I'm going to put I wondered in the present. It's in the past there. So I wonder if she, past perfect, comes back to simple past. I wonder if she called me. Okay, these were his thoughts, okay? The moment when he had those thoughts, this is what he thought. Let's correct. Let me move the, okay, look. I think she works in an office. Yes, I know I've seen her somewhere before. It can be present perfect or simple past. No problem. Okay, that's okay. I wonder if she will call me. Here we have future, not simple past. But according to the sentence there, the sentence is in the past perfect, isn't it? So this is wrong. There is a mistake here. Let's see the sentence again. Look, I wondered if she'd called me. Here, it's not I wonder if she would call me. I wondered if she, no, I wondered if she had called. So if it's past perfect, I have to skip back to simple past, okay? So there is a mistake there. Let's go. Okay, Mateus. So this one here is not okay. Okay. So it's like this. The sequence is like this. If the sentence is in the past, it's because the original sentence is in the present. Okay. If the sentence is in the past perfect, so then we put the sentence, the original sentence, in the simple past. Okay. Excuse me. And if the sentence, yes, these are the ones we have here. Okay. To put the sentence in the future, in the original sentence in the future, I would have to say, I wonder. Actually, here it would be like this. I wondered if she would call me. Okay. All right, guys. Good. It's not the case. The question there is, I wondered if she had called. So we skip back to simple past. Okay. Now let's go there, back to our exercise. Let me clear my annotations there. So the reported speech is a little tricky, but it's not difficult. It's quite simple actually, okay? There's no big deal. Next class, we will develop more the idea of reported speech, okay? We will do more exercises on this page and you will see the rule, okay? I posted something for you on Google Classroom. So let me clear my annotations here. Look, I posted a few worksheets and also a site talking about indirect speech, reported speech, to help you see how it works, okay? So how modal verbs change usually, okay? And then more about reporting verbs. So take a look at these files before our next class, okay? And then that's okay, we haven't done page 90 or page 91. We can do next class, no problem. All right, Mateus, okay? So thank you very much for coming. Thank you so much, Mateus. I hope to see you on Thursday if you don't need to go to work, if you don't have to go to work. I hope to see you again. It's the last unit, unit 12. So we need to be together now. All right? So bye-bye, Mateus. Thank you very much. Okay, no problem. That's all right. You can watch the video. Okay, you watch the video of the class and then you do the exercises. Okay? Bye-bye, Mateus. Take care. See you. Bye, guys. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.